Mm, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So I'm about to do a little takedown. I hope it's dry. So last night I went ahead and rolled it up for this. Honestly, I'm not sure what look I'm going for. I wanted to try something different. So I told y'all I was going to come back and talk to y'all a little more about my locks in the direction that I want to go in. So I hope they're dry. But let's see. I'll start by just taking them out, and that's so cute. And I'm going to insert some pictures. That's the plan anyway. Insert some pictures of my journey of my braid locks. So I do have braid locks that I pretty much did myself. Okay, so I braided them in. Now I went back and forth when I initially put in my braid locks. I went back and forth on whether I wanted to do twist or braids. I went back and forth on how big or how large I wanted my locks, if I wanted thicker locks or more like micro locks, and I wasn't sure. I went back and forth for a while. I watched videos. I saw different girls on Pinterest, things like that. Right, so it looks like we're getting some curls, guys. It's a little bit damp right in there. We're gonna see. So I went back and forth, and I'll try to insert some of those pictures on Pinterest too that I kind of got some inspiration from. So I decided just to go with something in between. So I didn't go with thick locks, but I also didn't go with micro locks. So what I did was I ordered human hair bulk. And I know I wanted to do a burgundy color. So I ordered human hair bulk from Amazon. Okay. And I wanted to make sure it was 100% human hair. And I technically braided it in. Okay. I braided it from the root. And I done that in August of 2021. So it'll be a year that I put these in August of this year, 2022. Okay. We looking kind of cute so far, y'all. We're looking kind of cute. It'll be a year that I put these in. The thing is at first I did know, because like I said, I did a lot of research. I did know that it was a possibility that the braid pattern would take a long time to go away, to no longer be visible. And I was okay with that originally. I was okay with that. And as you can see, let me see, I'm gonna get a little up close. You can see where the braid is versus how much of my hair has grown out, right all the way down, since I put them in. So, my hair is flourishing with them in. So now I have some new thoughts about it. Now I'm leaning more towards the thicker locks as to the look that I want to go for. Again, I don't even know, because I don't have the thickest hair, so I don't even know if it's possible for me to get the look that I'm thinking about, with the fact that I have, and some of the curls are a little looser because I used the flexi rod, okay, and then some of them I used a regular rod for a roller set. So I don't even know if it's possible, but I do know that if I want them thicker, that I definitely should have did thicker parts because of the part to lock ratio. They are saying that it depends on, the part of the, the size of the parting as to how thick the lock may get. So I am now at a place where I would like thicker locks. So I have toyed with the idea of combining them. Well, taking two at a time, because last time I counted, I had about, okay, some of the curls, they hang, some of them hanging in there with us. Last time I counted, I had about 90 something locks. It's about 92. I had a few of them fall out. I had a few, like a lot of these really thin ones on the edges that I kind of started combining with another one. So now I'm probably down to about 80 something locks. And then I was like, well, if I do combine them, that'll take me down to about 50 or so locks. It's going to be a lot less locks. So now I'm toying with the idea of cutting off the braid from where the braid starts, and you see where I have my own, and I hope you all can see where I have my own hair and how thick that part gets, because the braid does condense it down. And of course, like I said, I did all my research, so I'm like, why am I here? Like, why did I still end up here? I don't know. I was okay with it at the time. I was like, the braids are cute. Girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was okay with it at the time, and now the fact that the braid isn't going away as quickly as I would like. Although I knew that there were some ladies who said that their braid never went away, it just growed out, and I was okay at the time. But now the braid being visible does somewhat bother me. I'm like, I like how beautiful it looks at my roots, where I can see my natural hair and how much thicker my natural hair would be. And I started my locks with added hair for length. Like I said, my natural hair, and you can still see some of it in the braid, my natural hair wasn't like super short or anything, but I just wanted length, so I didn't go real long. I think these bolts were like 16-inch bolts, so by the time I braided them in, they looked more like 14 inches. So that's the thing. Now I'm thinking about actually cutting them off where the braid ends and reparting them off bigger, of course, and actually getting loc extensions added to it. Like the actual loc extension. I'm thinking about maybe 10-inch. And I'm still trying to debate if I'm going to go red this time or if I'll just go black. I've even thought about doing like what they call a skunk stripe, where I just do like a patch of color somewhere. And I don't know why that is. I have like the red. I've enjoyed being a redhead. So as you see, the curls are cute. They're turning out cute. Okay. So okay. And I do have in the middle of my hair is where my stress spot or my, so if you have any suggestions, this is where my hair gets really short. Any suggestions for something like that, y'all let me know. It's the only thing that I deal with a lot, and it grows and it breaks back off. Even when I'm not stressed all the time, it's just always been a stress spot since I was young. I don't, that's what they call it, a stress spot. So I don't know really what it is, but I do struggle with that. Okay. All right, and oh, they looking cute, y'all. Oh my goodness. And like I said, sometimes like days like right now, I'm like, they are so cute. They are so cute, And then other times I want them thicker. Other times they're just not thick enough. They're not giving the volume that I want. So all right, and we go through and kind of separate them a little bit. And this one has got stuck in my hair, y'all. Here we go. Okay. We got it. I was about to say I'm gonna have to go off camera so I can get that figured out, because you know I don't like to want to be yanking at my hair. But y'all, it's turned out so cute. But I need a retwist. So I was trying to, you know, I got somewhere to go today, things to do, and I was trying to think of something, a little style, something to make me cute. Something that's cute, and give me a little razzle dazzle in my hair. It's really cute. And a lot of times I do a deep side part is my go-to. And but I love middle parts, don't get me wrong, but like I said, because of the hair loss that I have in the middle, sometimes it makes it hard for me to really do a middle part and like how it looks. Okay. So, and you should see the video where I did this makeup. If it's not before this video, it'll be after this video. But as you see, I'm gonna get a little closer. As you see, they're braids. You can still see the braids. You can still see the braids. It is human hair. You know, I've been able to do a little bit of everything with it. I like the length. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think the only thing is, like I said, I really just want thicker locks. And like I said, I'm going to, you know, give you some ideas of what I'm talking about when I say thicker locks. So that is what I'm thinking about. You guys let me know what you think. I'm thinking about, like I said, actually cutting it off. You know, you can see all this new growth, but I'm thinking about, and like I said, these little thin ones I've been, around my edges, I've been connecting, been combining those, because like I said, I don't want anything thinning out. But I've had so much new growth, y'all, so much. Like, this is all my new growth here. But like I said, even my hair is down, braided down into here. Because not that my hair wasn't already a decent length, but it wasn't as long as I would like it, and it wasn't as full and thick, because like I said, I don't have the thickest hair. But I will say, as it's been growing out since I've locked it, I feel like my hair is thicker than I thought it was. So I'm like, you know what? I might have a chance at having these thick locks that I wasn't sure I would ever be able to have. Okay. So let me do one thing. Give me one moment, guys. I'm going to grab my edge controller. We're gonna lay the edges. We're gonna lay the baby hairs and see what we look like after that. So give me one moment. I'll probably come back on camera, you know, to show y'all me because I'm still debating on exactly what I'm gonna do. But I'm probably gonna come back on camera to show you all me adding the extensions and cutting these. I don't know about the cutting out part, because that I'm still trying to figure that out. Probably have my daughter help me with cutting them at the right place, and then I'll have to repart and then put the actual lock extension on. So let's see. We're going to brush them up. All right, and I just got my little edge brush. Oh, wait a minute. Got my little edge brush. Okay. Just a regular edge brush. My favorite edge control. This and the edge booster. I love this one. I love the best just because for my particular hair type and my edges, it keeps me all day. I can even go to sleep and wake up and my edges are still laid to the gods. Okay. So this is it's in pineapple. It's upside down for one. So this is the Kiss Edge Fixer Glued Max Hold in the scent pineapple. All right, so let's do our edges really quickly. And I usually do these in the mirror, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, so y'all see that? Y'all see the difference that just putting a making a little bit of edges makes with a hairstyle. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know if y'all see it too. Y'all let me know. I'm saying just the difference it makes. And this one, I'm just gonna a little slight retwist my edges, honey. And I usually add a little bit because I have sideburns, guys. So I lay my edges accordingly. All right. So have that there. All right. We're going to lay this other side too. Although it doesn't really show, but you know, in case the wind blows, you can actually see it. We're going to go here. There we go. All right. And you can see that's another thing, you know, if you got makeup on, sometimes it does get a little caught up in the makeup. Wrong side. There we go. And our other little edge, and that's what some of that brown you see. Now, like I said, it normally goes away. I lay a headscarf around it for about a little while, usually about 10 to 20 minutes. And my edges are good. But y'all see how we glued? We are glued, baby. We are glued. I'm telling you, if you don't have any of her, get you some of her. Get you some of her. Okay? Now, it does have a white cast that sometimes comes along. But I noticed if I lay them and then I let it dry for like 3 minutes or so before I put my wrap on, it kind of helps with the white cast not being very minimal or not at all. And then so that's what I've noticed. So that's what I do a lot of the time. Okay. And y'all see, look at that. See, I'm telling, like today, you can't tell me nothing about these locks today. They are everything today. So, but I want to feel like this every day when it comes to them. So y'all see the edges that I've laid. Okay. So y'all let me know if y'all have any questions about how I did, put these in or anything. If you have any questions about locks or about my journey with how I did mine. Like I said, again, I have braid locks. I braided them in, and I didn't braid them all the way to the end, but I braided them and left a little piece. Like I said, you should see some pictures just so you have a better understanding. But again, thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for more videos. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.